Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Marks. So I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. So it's just ended at St James's Park. Newcastle 2, Rayo Vallecano 1. Newcastle coming away from the game winners against a side that are no slouches in La Liga this season. They're a side that have won 3-2 against Real Madrid, a side that has drew against Barcelona this season in La Liga. So this side is no slouches. Of course, Newcastle coming into this game with a reasonably strong side. Of course, we came in with, of course, Nick Pope in goal, Kieran Trippier at right back. We came in with Jamal Lascelles and Sven Botman at centre back, with Matt Targett at left back. Coming into the midfield, we had John Joe Shelvey, Sean Longstaff, and Joe Willock, joined by, of course, Jacob Murphy and Alan St-Maximin. And then, of course, up top, we had Chrissy Wood as the striker. We'll go to the bench. And, of course, we've got Gillespie on the bench. But then, after that, it's mostly just under 21 youngsters, reserves, the likes of Stevenson, Turner, Cook, and Miley. Three players that did happen to get games as well today. Two of them coming on the 76th minute, which was Jay Turner Cook coming on for John Joe Shelvey, and Dylan Stevenson coming on for Chrissy Wood. And then on the 83rd minute, of course, Miley coming on for Kieran Trippier. Newcastle opened the scoring in the game 4 minutes into the game through Sean Longstaff. A really good goal by the local lad to get Newcastle in the lead. And then, of course, we didn't see the next goal of the game until the 69th minute, but there was a goal, of course, scored before that, but it was disallowed, where Maxi broke through one-on-one. He had Chrissy Wood off to the side of him. He tapped it off to Chrissy Wood, and Wood scored the goal, but then, of course, the referee disallowed it for offside. For me, it didn't look like an offside, but hey-ho, they disallowed it. We moved on. Going in at half time 1-0 up, and then of course coming out for that second half, not scoring the second goal until the 69th minute of the game, when Chrissy Wood stepped up from the spot and just classic Shearer-esque smashed it into the top corner of the net to put Newcastle 2-0 up in the game. We're also seen on the 71st minute the return to the field for, of course, Florent Lejeune on the opposing side, making his return to St James's Park for the first time since leaving the club, of course, and he got a great reception as well, well deserved as well, that he did get the great reception. He never left on a bad note, so he fully deserved to get a great reception on his return back to St James's Park for the first time. And he did reasonably well for them as well when he did come on for Rayo Vallecano. But it just wasn't enough. Newcastle came away from the game 2-1 winners. Of course, the goals that was scored by Rayo Vallecano, unfortunately, was an own goal by one of our own, Matty Targett, scoring the own goal on the 75th minute of the game. I really do feel for Matty Targett. It wasn't his fault at the end of the day, and there wasn't really much he could do. He was trying to clear it, and it went in the back of the net. But, let's not think too much about it. At the end of the day, it's only a friendly, but we'll come away from the game 2-1 winners. We'll get that confidence, we'll get that fitness going into a very important game coming up on Tuesday, which is, of course, the League Cup game, or the Carabao Cup game, against Bournemouth at St James's Park, where, of course, we'll be looking to make it through to the next round, which, of course, will take us into the quarterfinals if we can get past Bournemouth. But a fantastic game all round. Just under 35,000 Newcastle fans attending this game as well, which was fantastic to see, especially for a friendly game, and especially with the weather as well. It's not best outside at the moment here in the northeast. It's quite cold, and the ground is quite slippy as well, so it was nice to see 35,000, or just under 35,000 Newcastle United fans attending the game, and got a really good result as well. 2-1 win against a side that are, like I've said already in the video, no slouches in La Liga, getting a 3-2 win against Real Madrid, getting a draw against Barcelona as well this season. So, we made them look pretty average, I've got to say, but that is, Newcastle United under Eddie Howe. We make teams look very average with the way we've been playing. I mean, look at what we made, the Saudi League champions. Al Hilal look like in Riyadh. We're coming away from that game with that win, you know. So it is what it is. We'll move on. You know, big game, like I say, coming up on Tuesday. The Carabao Cup game against Bournemouth. There will be a preview up on the channel for that one. Let us know your thoughts about today's game at St James's Park. If you attended it, you know, hopefully you had a great game. Hopefully you've had a safe travel home as well after the game. Like I say, with the ground being very slippy, do take it easy out there. You know, and I hope anybody who did attend the game, you know, enjoyed it. There might have been a few people there attending their first Newcastle United game. If you did, you know, let us know down in the comments below if you do watch the channel. But till next time, I'll see you all later. And remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and however lads, and a Merry Christmas.